update you guys and let you know on how things worked out for me, and we did that. So yes, 4 weeks back we paid for an FTMO challenge with my business partner. Why? It's cause of I've acquired skills, and it shows on my trading accounts that I can manage money. So we thought, why not, let's go. So we did that, and what really happened for the last 4 weeks, this is how my equity curve looked like. We were having winning trades. There were days where I was making $1,000, and with my losses being $250, managed losses, as you guys can see as I'm scrolling along. So most of the trades that were in profit, I didn't manage to close them because of I was looking for more to make, not because of greed or anything, because of that's what I'd intended with my trading strategy. And obviously it didn't work out well because of on the trades where I was up $1,000 maybe 3 times in a day, if I close those trades, that's $3,000 to the current balance, and it means that I would have passed my FTMO challenge that time. And at least I go away right now with an experience, and knowing that I have the trading psychology to trade, and I have the working strategy, and I also have something to tweak because of I will be redoing an FTMO challenge next week. So not, but it could be next week. But I am organizing over $1,000. I know I'm gonna have that money, $1,000 by before the end of this month, to pay for her 200k FTMO challenge. So guys, I basically learned a lot. I learned how to really overcome fear, because of most of the times when you're trading an FTMO challenge, let me tell you, I wanted to pass. I wanted to pass, and I knew that I'm gonna pass. And the next challenge I have, I know that I'm gonna pass because of I have more experience now. This is my third challenge. I paid for one last year, late last year. I wasn't ready for that. I paid for a second one this year with my lovely wife, who helped me pay for the FTMO challenge, as you can see. And this ended up, slightly close. I almost passed the challenge this time, but on the third time, this is how the equity curve looks like, and these are some of the trades I took. So I was taking good trades and managing my risk well. Some of the trades were up, the break-even trades. I learned a couple of things, guys, in which I hope to explain in a matter of 30 seconds, so that we don't dwell on this video for long. So these are the lessons I learned. There were trades in which I took which ended up as break even, and on these trades I took, probably 50% of them were above what I initially risked, above my 1%. If I was risking $250, these trades were above 500 to 450 USD, and that's why they ended up as break even, because of my plan says that I don't put a trade in break even unless it's up double what I risk. So should I have changed the way I place my stop loss, I figured, because of I had a very big stop loss, not like big in numbers but big in distance and a lower lot size, it would have increased chances for me to getting out quicker in trades. So that's one thing. And that whole thing could have increased, how long I stayed in trades could have increased the number of wins I had. And I'm not trying here to make decisions in which try take you away from losing. You can't do that. Losses are part of the game, and accept that they come. It's a matter of how can I increase my profits. So that's what I learned, and I can just explain it in a few minutes, because of I just want to give you guys an update and a storyline of what happened. So yesterday I was trading the account, and I was down $800. Now what would I have done if I had taken the account back to the initial balance, they would have given me another chance to trade the FTMO challenge. And you know what, guys? I tried my luck, and guess what? I didn't do it. Most traders would do what? Well, not most, but me in the past would say, it's one day left. I'm angry. I don't care. Let me just open up huge lot size, and whatever happens, happens. That's what I did last year with my first FTMO challenge, when I saw that the days were near. But this time I took things with discipline, knowing that this is a business I'm managing, and I took trades in which I was risking $200 like I would usually do, and guess what? The account was like $15 away from being at initial balance, and it means that I would have had to redo the FTMO challenge and not pay extra money. But I went to play soccer with my little brother, whom I took out today, and we ended up the day with like this, and was my heart broken for a little bit, but I was happy with how I managed every trade, and I was happy with how I did the right thing. I really did the right thing, and I'm proud of myself for doing that. And thank God for giving me strength to go and do that. And I have a lot of things in which count as experience, in which I'm gonna use in my next FTMO account, and that gives me greater confidence, together with the strength of and power of God, that I'm gonna win. I really know that I'm gonna win. And I spent today. Let me just tell you what I did today. I spent today with my little brother. We went to BMW Center. Credit, there's a guy there by BMW Center by the name of Gareth Thomas. He was a very sensational guy. So I prayed to God in the morning. I was like, God, I'm gonna go to BMW. Please help me get a great salesperson who's gonna understand that I'm here by faith, and I wanna just see my dream car and put my little brother inside, and we just wanna rev the car. And guess what? That's what we exactly got. When we got there, salesperson came to me, very nice, and he shook my hand and he's like, hey, how can I help you? I was like, yeah, man, I just wanna let my little brother hear how this car sounds. And he came with the keys, and I start the car because of I know the car. I don't have a video because of, guess what, I was in my dream car, so I'm not even thinking about taking a video. And obviously I started up the car and revved it when it was warm, and my little brother and I were looking at each other smiling. And we went out. We went to a supercar dealership. We saw an A12. We saw many things. And I just took him up for donuts, and we sat outside the dealerships and did some car sporting and looking at our dream cars pass on the road. So that's how my day was. And what's the plan? Mister? Besides knowing that there's another $1,000 in which I'm getting, I know that I'm getting that money, which is going to be 20,000 rands. I'm getting that money this month. I will be resuming trading my Derive live trading account. There's a lot of good I still have. I still have a trading account, a live trading account. I still have my wife. I still have all the good things. So, yeah, that's just what occurred, and I hope this motivates someone. The intent of making this video was just to tell my story, and so that I can also come back in the future and look at it. And secondly, so it motivates someone, and so that you can see God through me in some way. So I hope it does motivate you guys. I'm sorry for a horror, scary startup, but we'll be back once more to, show you what the updates are. It's not easy for me to upload each and every day because I'm still awaiting a power supply unit for my gaming computer, which is strong. It's strong enough to make videos, 4K videos for YouTube. It has a 32 gig RAM and all those things. So I'm still waiting for 500 watt power supply unit on that, and then once we get that, we should be able to redo videos, probably 2 times a week. So hope you find this useful. If there's something you want me to do better, I just thank you that you let me know at the end of the video, and thank you for subscribing. Thank God that we have attracted 1,000 subscribers. Till we meet again. God bless.